If you're a Warriors fan right now, I respect you. You're going through a really rough patch, and I definitely think Draymond Green said it best.
I would like to see us play harder. You know, that'll help a little bit, but the reality is we suck right now.
You started off 0-2. Not great. Many players are upset, and D'Angelo Russell even got ejected from the last game. Many fans are wondering what is going on with the Warriors. And the Warriors' loss to the Thunder, sadly, is the second most embarrassing thing that happened in the NBA this week. Play the clip.
The arm up. The elbow never came out. Oh, the ball!
Ooh, that had to hurt. But Donovan Mitchell is okay, and he continued to play the rest of that game. Let's get into the video. Before the video starts, I have to tell you about a sponsor of this video. They're called SportsCenter Amino. Now, a quick disclaimer is they are not affiliated with SportsCenter at all. They're just a group of guys who like to talk about basketball on the app Amino. They have a sports community on there. Basically, you can post blogs, you can chat, you can do polls, etc. Hit up at SportsCenter Amino on Twitter if you have any more questions. What's good, YouTube? It's Courtside Reports, and I'm back for another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Warriors. What is going on with the Warriors, guys? I mean, look, they're 0-2. Let's talk about the positives first. In the Warriors' first game, they lost to the Clippers by only 19 points, which isn't bad. We saw great performances from Stephen Curry, who had 23 points, and D'Angelo Russell, who had 20 points. And offensively, they weren't half bad. They put up 121 points. With that being said, there were also a lot of negatives to this game. One being, they allowed 114 points. I know the Clippers are a really good team, but 114 points allowed is atrocious. Nobody really stepped up offensively except for D'Angelo Russell at the beginning of the game, and Stephen Curry had his moments, but nobody really had the X factor to win the game, so they lost by 19. But we can let this slide because Kawhi Leonard had a great game, and others like Maurice Harkless also had a great game, and the Clippers are the best team in the West right now. Or so we thought. Yeah, the Clippers actually just lost to the Suns, so I don't even know anymore. But the Clippers are a very high caliber team in the West, so we can let this slide. But then, they went on to their second game of the season, and they lost to the Thunder. They lost to the Thunder 92-120. That is atrocious. Let's focus on the positives first, because there were a few, but not many. OKC has some great defenders in Andre Roberson and Steven Adams leading the pack for them. And Stephen Curry dropped 23 points again, which isn't half bad. There were a lot of negatives though. Now, the score at halftime was 70-37. OKC was winning, obviously. How do you only score 37 points in a half when you have Stephen Curry on your team? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, 37 points scored. Like, that's atrocious. I know the Thunder have some okay defenders, but I mean, come on. You're the Golden State Warriors. You have Steph Curry. He's a two-time MVP. I mean, the Thunder were also said to be one of the worst teams in the Western Conference after losing Russell Westbrook, and this happened. Schroeder dropped 22 points, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dropped 19. And that brings us to the next topic, the backcourt defense. The backcourt defense for the Warriors was nothing short of atrocious in this game. I mean, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Dennis Schroeder are above average scorers, but above average scorers should not be tearing your team apart. The Warriors are going through a tough patch because they lose Kevin Durant and they lose Klay Thompson for this season, and they replaced him with D'Angelo Russell. Not to bash D'Angelo Russell, but he's not the best defender, and neither is Stephen Curry. So if they play a very good backcourt, like the Portland Trailblazers, they're going to get torched because they have nobody to really step up and guard the main scorer. Klay Thompson used to do that, but he's injured this season, so they have to rely on the defensive ability of D'Angelo Russell and Stephen Curry, which isn't a good look for them. The Warriors' defense as a whole was bad. I mean, every single player on the Thunder scored except for Justin Patton. That's a crazy stat line. Like, yeah, that's just how bad this Warriors defense was in this game. Now, it would be easy for me to sit here and bash the Warriors this whole video, but we're a positive channel and we try to offer solutions for teams. Now, take a look at the 2015 Miami Heat. They had just lost LeBron James, and they replaced him with Luol Deng. Obviously, LeBron James is a better player than Luol Deng, but Luol Deng can still play. At first, they struggled. They struggled a lot, but they were able to pick it up at the end of the season with Big performances from Hassan Whiteside, Dwayne Wade, and Luol Deng, and other players who stepped up off the bench, and they were able to secure a 48-34 record and the 3rd seed in the East. I'm not saying the Warriors are going to kick it up and get the 3rd seed because the West is very competitive this season, but I think the Warriors will pick it up a notch and they'll probably make the playoffs. Also, you can't doubt Steph Curry. He's still a 6-time All-Star, 3-time Finals champion, and a 2-time MVP. I mean, he knows what he's doing. So I think he'll be able to step up even more and rally his team to get a win. The Golden State Warriors play the New Orleans Pelicans at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, and let's see if they can bounce back. That's it for this video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Courtside Rep. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are 10 subscribers away from 1,000. We're on the grind. And yeah, make sure to go hit up SportsCenter Amino on Twitter, and it's a really cool community, and they're the sponsor of this video, so make sure to hit them up to join. That's going to be it for me. Courtside out.